In this video, we are going to be talking about logarithmic equations. So let's quickly take an example of logarithmic equations. So we have 2 logarithm of a x minus logarithm of a x minus 1 equal to logarithm of a x minus 2. So it is important to understand the laws of logarithms before solving problems like this. So say for example we are given an equation like this. What we do is that we know that we have 2 here and then we have log of this, so we have to simplify to look like this form. So we want every of our log to look like x log x a for this side, and the problem is we have a 2 here, so we have to remove this 2 by using the laws of logarithm. Now if you have a number, a value, say 2 log a x like this, you could transform it to this form. You can transform it to this form using the laws of logarithm. So the result would ultimately be log of a x squared. So you are pulling the 2 and making it the power of this number here. So that's what we are going to do. So we have log of a and then x squared minus log of x minus 1 base a fits in nicely. So this is log of a x minus 1. So we can now apply another law of logarithm here. So when 2 logs are subtracting themselves, you could say that the values or their values here could be dividing themselves. So what this means in the laws of logarithm is that you have log a and then your x squared divided by x minus 1, which is ultimately equal to log of a x minus 1. So we could cancel out the like terms here. So log a is here, log a is here. Now we have an equation. So the equation is x squared over x minus 1, which is equal to x minus 1, x minus 2. Sorry, I've made a mistake from the question. This is x minus 2, x minus 2. So we could cross multiply here, this over 1. So this becomes x squared times 1 equal to x minus 2, open bracket, close bracket, x minus 1. So that x squared times 1 is x squared, which is equal to x times x, x times x. Let me expand the bracket. So this becomes x minus 1, and then this becomes minus 2, x minus 1. So that x squared equals to x times x is x squared, x times 1 minus 1 is minus x. Now we have our second bracket to deal with. This is minus 2 times x, which is minus 2x, minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2. So that this becomes, let me create a form here, I can write this. So this becomes x squared. If I'm moving the x towards this side, it becomes x squared minus x squared minus x minus 2x plus 2 equals 0. So that x squared cancels out x squared. So I have minus 2x minus 2, 2x minus x, which is 3x plus 2. So that equals to 0. So if I'm moving the 2 towards this side, it becomes negative 3 equals to negative 2, and then x equals to negative 2 over negative 3, so that x negative can cancel out negative here, so that x equals to 2 over 3. Let's take another example. Maybe if we do that, the concept will become clearer as we go on. Okay, I would like you to try this one out yourself and see how you fare out with it. You can pause the video and do that now. Okay, so for this problem, we have the logarithms in nice form, so it's in the normal regular log ax form for this side. So we can go ahead and apply our laws. So if you look at this, we have log 3 and a number minus log 3 and another number. So the implication of this is that we have log base 3, which is our base, and then we have 4x plus 1 divided by 3x minus 5 equals 2. So we have reached a point where to convert this equation, we could do this in two ways. Now, 2 ultimately would imply that log of a number, say the number is x, we don't know the number, and the log of the base 3 equals to 2. So that x would mean 3 raised to the power 2. So x would ultimately represent 3 raised to the power 2. So we can introduce log of 3 squared onto this side of the equation and use it to solve the problem. Or we could just make this, convert this form to an exponential equation, so that this becomes 3 squared equals to 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 5. So what we did here is we converted this equation into an exponential equation. So we took the base number and powered it by the results, and then had the logarithm here placed here, the value of the logarithm placed here. So the implication of this is that we have 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 5 equals to 9. So this becomes 4x plus 1 equals to 9, open bracket, 3x minus 5, and then 4x plus 1 equals to 9 times 3x is 27x minus 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, so let's continue here. So we have 4x, moving the 27x towards this side, it becomes minus 27x here equals to, and then you have plus 1 moving towards this other side of the equation, so it becomes minus 45 minus 1. So 4x minus 27x is minus 23x, which is equal to minus 46. And then we are going to divide both sides by negative 23 to give us our result, so that x equals to minus 46 over minus 23. Negative cancels out negative. 43 divided by 23 is 2. So the value of x for this equation is 2. Let's take another example. So we have 4x, 4 log a with the root x minus log of a with 3x equals to log of a x minus 2. So we could not exactly apply the formula here because it's not in the simple form we needed it to be. So we need to move this one over to here to make it in the simple log ax form, so we could apply our laws later and have everything done for us. So next up, we need to simplify this part of the equation. So we have logarithm of a. Moving this one here, we have x, there's a root here, so this implies that half times 4, and then you have a negative log a 3x, which is equal to log a x minus 2, of course. So to simplify further, we have log of a, half times 4 is 2, so that's x to the power of 2 minus logarithm of a 3x equals to logarithm of a x minus 2 power of minus 2. So that this becomes logarithm, we can now apply the laws. So we have log straightened out here, so we could say x squared minus 3x, because there's a negative, divided by 3x because there's a negative, and the law implies that you divide two logs that are subtracting themselves. So if I have log a and then this x squared divided by 3x, which is equal to log a x minus 2. So we have the logs smoothly laid out for us, so we will cancel out this log with this log. Now the implication of this is that we have x squared over 3x equals to x minus 2. Now we know that x1 here, x here, so this equation becomes x over 3 equals x minus 2. So we have equals to, this is a reciprocation here, so this is also equal to x over 3 equals to 1 over x squared. Now if we take cross multiply both sides, we would have x times x squared equals to 3, so that x cubed equals to 3. This implies that x equals to cube root of 3, third root of 3. So you can share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.